Hi citizens, welcome back to my channel. It is Dolo Day. We have DOYOUNG's solo debut with Little Light. I really wanted to react to the album today and like split it up into 3 parts, do the first 3 songs on this reaction, and then of course do the last 6 songs on the next 2 parts. But with everything going on today, I'm unfortunately unable to do that. And I really actually wanted to listen, because then I would be able to listen to the tracks listing in order and see how they stack the album, because this is the second song on the album instead of it being like the first thing you hear. So, but I unfortunately will have to wait and do that tomorrow. Hopefully I can get that done tomorrow. But I really wanted to get this done for you guys tonight, because today is the day we get to hear this. I literally could not praise DOYOUNG enough for how incredibly talented he is. He is one of my favorite voices in NCT, one of my favorite voices in the industry. But I have had the privilege of hearing him live, and I am just eternally grateful that I've gotten the chance to hear the Neos live, because it is just a magical experience, especially for DOYOUNG. And hopefully one day all citizens will get to hear the guys live. So I just, like, first and foremost can't begin to thank everything being put in the right place for me to go do that. And I will forever cherish that experience. But he just sounds like you hear him in the studio and you're like, there's no way this man gets better than this. And then you hear him live and you're like, this is an out-of-body experience, because this man is just so unbelievably talented. Getting to hear his favorite solo, I was ascended to the heavens. Like, I saw the gates of heaven opening, as DOYOUNG sang. It was an absolutely wild experience. I could, like I said, go on for days about praising DOYOUNG, but I so badly want to get into this. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into Little Light. Whoa. Before we get into this, this actually, and I'm gonna turn the brightness all the way up because it's really dark. The beginning of this, there is if anybody has seen the movie Your Name, Radwimps is an incredible, like, artist and does the soundtracks for most of the Makoto Shinkai movies. And they're so unbelievably talented as well, and this is not really to dive into that. But there is a song in Your Name that's kind of starts off very similar to this, and plus the, like, meteor breaking into parts and all the shooting stars that you see in this first frame kind of gives me that feels. And I want to say, oh god, if I had to pick one, it would be Zen Zen Zens, and I don't think that's it. But if you listen to the soundtrack to that movie, there is a song that starts out just like this, and that is the first thing my head went to when I reacted to this. Here's the song I was talking about. This is Dream Lantern from Your Name. Now, it isn't Zen Zen Zens, but I did mention later on in the video that I thought it could also be Dream Lantern. But you can see both songs utilize the rewind effect as like a stylistic choice. And it's gonna bug me now that I can't think of it. I'll correct myself if I figure out what it is after this. You sound so good. Sing, DOYOUNG. That was beautiful. That last little high note, the falsetto, I have to listen to it again to remember exactly what he did. But DOYOUNG has the perfect voice for like epic movie, like epic soundtracks for epic movies. I get why he does OSTs a lot. Actually, I don't know if he does a lot, but like he should, and I get why they ask him. This is a perfect song for DOYOUNG. Like if I had to think about a song for DOYOUNG for his debut, this is it to a T. My little moon. Ooh, beautiful. And I saw he did perform with a live band at his showcase. Oh, these are such good shots. DOYOUNG! Big DOYOUNG! I can't wait to hear the bridge. Yeah, I was about to say there's no way this is all the song. This is so good. I'm so proud of, I hope he gets a live band with his promotions. Like he's got to. Like that's the bare minimum they could provide for him is a live band. This sounds so good. Oh, this is so DOYOUNG. I'm so proud. Like beaming with pride. Sing.
찬란하게 부서진 날처럼 네 맘에 불이 켜지면 매일 하루가 그날과 닮아있기를 너의 숨도 소리도 빛이 내니까 어둠 속에 길을 밝혀 결국 찾아낼 거야 홀로 빛을 내는 저 반딧불처럼.
That's beautiful. That last little false. It's so good. DOYOUNG, DOYOUNG, DOYOUNG. Love the guitar.
Right, it's green light, you know we had to have it. I'm so proud, I'm so proud, I'm so proud. DOYOUNG! DOYOUNG, DOYOUNG, DOYOUNG!
He just emphasized his hands a lot in this. In this and in the album, of course, is his hands, is the cover art for it. You know, some of the lyrics I was looking at, it also talked about dream and light. And I'm like, it could have also been Dream Lantern that I was thinking of from that album. Who knows? This was so good. This was like a perfect debut for DOYOUNG. Oh, God. I know this live is incredible. Oh, I have to see these promotions. I can't wait until rest of the album because I know it's going to be so good. He's just so crazy talented. Makes me so happy to stand someone like DOYOUNG. Oh, I hope this first album is everything he could have ever wanted. I am so unbelievably heartbroken that Taeyong couldn't be here. But I know they talked and I know well wishes were given and everything. And I don't know if he heard it before he left. I don't know if there was, I can't remember if I saw something about like DOYOUNG didn't give him an early listen or DOYOUNG did give him an early listen. I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all know for sure in the quotes. But this was great. And I saw it's charting so well. And I literally cannot wait to get my hands on this album. It's going to be so good. I know the collaboration with Mark and Taeyeon are going to be amazing. So there's so much hype and anticipation I have going into this album reaction. It's going to be so good. And I cannot wait to get home as soon as I do from work tomorrow and sit myself in this chair and listen to this album. Unbelievably proud of DOYOUNG. If you have his bubble, go tell him he is a fantastic artist and he did an amazing job and that we love it and he's the best ever. All the like well wishes and words of encouragement and love you could give him, praise you could give him, go ahead and do that. Instagram, Twitter, I don't care. Just go find DOYOUNG. Don't literally find him, please. But like find his social medias and be like, DOYOUNG, you did amazing. I'm so proud of you. And that's all I could say. Oh, he sounded so good on this, and I know it's going to be even better live, so I can't wait for music show performances. I'm assuming with stuff like this, he's probably going to have, like, a bunch of live clips, so I can't wait for those. But whatever he comes out with, I'll check it out. I don't know if I'll react to all of it, but I will check it out for sure, because duh. But so insanely proud of him. So insanely proud of him. This was so good. This was such a solid debut. Like, come on, DOYOUNG. But with that being said, be on the lookout for my next DOYOUNG reaction, which will be the album reaction. I don't know if it's going to come out tomorrow, just depending on what I have to do after work, or if it's going to come out the next day. And it probably won't come out on Wednesday because I'm working literally all day, like from 8 to 10 that night. So it may come out. If it doesn't come out tomorrow, it'll come out on Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. But with that being said, thank you guys for channel for the channel. Love you guys. Love DOYOUNG. Love DOYOUNG. So proud of DOYOUNG. I cannot wait to hear the rest of this album because I know it's going to be absolutely exceptional. I need to go figure out what song that was because it's going to bug me for the rest of the night. But I will see you guys next time. Bye, citizens.